storm, the clouds are past, it breaks your will, it feels like that.
Relay for Life will happen on May 27th, starting at 7 p.m. and going right until 7 a.m. on May 28th. We're looking to have 65 teams registered and hoping to raise over $290,000 this year.
Thank you for coming out on our Balmy Thursday.
Preparations for a celebration of survival are in full swing as the Canadian Cancer Society looks ahead to the 2011 Relay for Life. An open house at the Medicine Hat Public Library saw some of those touched by cancer share their personal stories as to why they partake in this opportunity to fight back.
In 2004, I heard about the relay for the first time, and a bunch of us got together and decided it'd be a lot of fun, maybe raise a few bucks for cancer. And we did the relay, had a gas. 2 weeks later, I went to the doctor for just a routine examination, and my doctor's awesome. She hopped up on the gurney, put her arm around me and said, "Joan, you have cancer." It was a life-changing event for me. I was lucky I didn't have to go through chemotherapy and radiation. They removed it all with surgery, but it was still a life-changing event in my life, but it made me realize how important research is, because if it wasn't for research, I wouldn't be here now. If it wasn't for early detection, I wouldn't be here now.
First, I really want to say what an honor it is for Dad and I to be a part of this powerful event.
This year saw the title of Honorary Chair given to Glenn Motz and Melissa Burritt, who within the past year have had to cope with the loss of her husband, Colin Burritt. For them, sharing their story is a way of honoring his memory.
I might show some emotion tonight, but that's okay. My grief path is just not yet complete. Colin as a father, Colin was the type of guy that any father would want their daughter to marry.
We had a unique opportunity to give back. My husband passed away 7 months ago from a very rare form of lymphoma, and we had to lean on such a strong support system, and there's such an army of people that successfully fight a battle of cancer, and we're very privileged and honored to be a part of this new family that we have in other cancer survivors and people who've experienced loss, and people wanting to give back and fight back against cancer with Relay for Life. My husband was an amazing man. He was my best friend. He was training to be a Medicine Hat City police officer here in town, and he was in Lethbridge when the whole thing, his symptoms started to come up, and we got our diagnosis here, and he fought bravely. He's my hero. He withstood a lot of chemotherapy, the strongest chemotherapy dosages that they could give somebody that age, and he never complained a day in his journey. And he also went through full brain radiation when he relapsed, and fought against all sorts of obstacles in the second round of his cancer battle, and he was he fought bravely till the end. He wore a smile until the end, and I was blessed to have 10 wonderful years with him.
Suzanne O'Connell's daughters may not yet realize how close they came to losing their father to cancer, but they do understand the significance the Relay for Life holds for their family.
When we were young, our dad, he had to go to the doctor, and they had to check it every year, and then he fighted it. We do the survivor's lap with him.
And do we buy luminaries?
Yeah.
Actually, this year, Rob, Kevin, our whole family celebrates 10 years of being cancer-free. And so this is going to be a really special sort of celebration for us. We've gone every year for 10 years, regardless of what city we live in. It's just, it's that connection that you feel when you are just with a sea of other people in yellow shirts, and you just feel that hope. And we go on the walk with Kevin every year. And then we do the luminary walks, and we've lost other people to cancer too. So it's just a really, it's a really moving evening, and it's just, we feel really connected with other cancer survivors.
The focus at this point is to register teams to take part in the celebration.
Relay is sort of broken down into three major components. There's celebrate, remember, and fight back. We celebrate the survivors during our survivor victory lap. We remember those that we've lost and honor those that are currently battling cancer during our luminary ceremony. And then first thing in the morning, just before the end of the relay, we make a pledge to fight back against cancer.
It's awesome. It really is. The anticipation is leading up to it's great. You know, we all get together and we all raise money, and when we get there we have a lot of fun setting up. We always have a costume and get together set up. When the relay starts, we do an opening lap where all the survivors are in their yellow t-shirts. It's amazing to see this crowd of yellow t-shirts knowing that all these people have survived cancer. It's very emotional. And then we do a lap with all of the participants. So there'll be a couple of hundred people all in their t-shirts doing the lap. It's really neat. And then comes the fun. We just walk all night. There's different things to do, or you can watch movies or eat popcorn, whatever you want. Then at dusk, about 10 o'clock, we do the luminary ceremony. And if you've never seen the luminary ceremony, you are missing something, because it's awesome. We sell luminaries for $5. They have the person's name who has either survived cancer or else is fighting cancer. And we light these luminaries at 10 o'clock with bagpipes playing. And the emotion is unbelievable. There is people all over the place just crying, you know, crying out of happiness that you've survived, or crying in sadness that you missed someone. But you can't explain. You have to see it, and it's unfortunate that so many people in Medicine Hat haven't seen the luminary lighting ceremony. They don't know what they're missing. So if nothing else, they should come down at 10 o'clock, walk the track with us just once, and they'd be hooked.
The Relay for Life takes place at King Cooley Park, May 27th, and those interested in registering a team can contact the Canadian Cancer Society.
There's a couple ways. The easiest is to log online to www.relayforlife.ca and go through the online registration that way. They can also call our office at 528-2125, or they can log on to our website, relayforlife.ca, and all the information is there.
It's awesome. Just come out and experience it.
For Shaw TV, I'm Rob Sparks.